In my approach to photographic composition, the first thing you must do is identify the picture elements. Every picture is made up of elements. We can choose to control them or not. I like to have around 3 working picture elements. You need to identify what your primary element is and what your secondary elements are. You need to put the emphasis on your primary picture element by where you position it, what the tonality is, and how it relates to the other two. This can be achieved by choosing where you stand in relationship to the picture elements. If you wish to move a picture element in relationship to the others, you must change your position relative to the subjects. You may also use a different lens to alter the perspective of the scene. In this image, I chose to make the chair the primary element. So I had to consider where I needed to position this. I wanted it off to the right in the image to increase the anticipatory space in front of the chair. The secondary elements are the ramp and the boat. I was very careful to bring the ramp in out of the corner of the image to help lead to the chair, and I positioned the boat in such a position that it pointed to the chair. If I had moved one way or the other in relationship, I could have changed where the boat pointed in relationship to the chair. The leading lines come in out of the corners when possible, or as close as you can. They lead towards the primary to try and draw the viewer to where you want them to go. Most good pictures need to have some type of an anticipatory space working within the image. I like to consider this anticipatory space as where the viewer would actually be sitting in the image if they were there. Remember, you can control where all of the elements within your image appear by choosing where you stand in relationship to them. The most important photographic tool you have are your feet. Where you stand totally changes the interpretation of the scene.